Everyone, my name is Kyra and I am the owner of the Kyra Collection. Today I'm super excited to be here because I am launching my very first custom accessory, which is my premium fedora. This is a project that I have been working on since last year and I'm super excited. It has definitely been a journey, but today is officially launch day. So today I just kind of wanted to share a little of my background with you guys in regards to my inspiration, my why, and just a little bit of my journey into creating my first premium accessory. So I kind of want to first begin with my history that I have with hats. Going back to when I was a child, I remember my great-grandfather, he always wore really nice hats. He was always well-dressed and he took pride in his appearance. I didn't really appreciate the quality and the structure of the hats back as a child, but now as an adult, he's no longer with us, but we do still have some of his hats. They've still been able to maintain over 20 plus years. One thing that I did realize about the hats, even though they're 20 plus years old, they were amazing quality. They were all satin lined, and some of them had very unique details. So that's something that I will always remember growing up about my great-grandfather. It's kind of like my first history with fedoras and hats in general. So now I would like to talk a little about how the fedoras actually make me feel. So I remember one of my very first times as an adult coming across a fedora. When I saw it, I was like, I really like that, but I don't really think I can pull it off. But something told me to try it on, and I was so happy I did because it did something to me. It definitely made my confidence go up a little. It made me feel bossy, and I loved how it elevated my look. So after that experience, I was curious, and I wanted to know like how my audience would respond to it. I definitely thought it was a good fit for my brand, but it was something new. I had never had any accessories, so I decided to try it. So I did start off with a small batch of fedoras originally, and my customers loved them. We've restocked them multiple times, and I've received so many positive reviews from customers regarding the fedoras, such as the quality, how they make them feel, how they feel confident, how they're always getting compliments when they wear them, and how the fedora has grown to be one of their favorite accessories. So the fedora ended up being a staple product with my brand, the Kyra Collection. But eventually I started to notice that I started getting the same question over and over. And that was the customers asking me if I could line the hats with satin just because the wool was too harsh on their hair. After receiving the feedback a few different times, I started looking into the product more and seeing how I could line them with satin so that I could fulfill my customers' requests. And so here we are today. So I'm definitely in love with the new and improved fedoras that I do have. So one thing that I love most about the new fedoras is that I was able to customize them exactly how I wanted. From the height of the crown, to the length of the brim, to the color, to the material, to the quality, to it being satin lined, having a sweatband, and also it being adjustable. So in regards to my journey with creating fedoras, originally my journey began in 2019. I found a manufacturer out in China. I reached out to them. I love their product online. I ordered some samples. They told me I had nothing to worry about. They had amazing quality. When I received the fedoras, they were terrible. Like to the point like I threw them in the trash. I was so upset because I had wasted so much time and energy looking for a manufacturer. I had been in communication with this manufacturer. They promised me quality, but it just didn't meet my standards. So I'm not gonna lie, that discouraged me. I kind of put the project on hold after that experience just because I kind of felt like it was going to be impossible for me to find exactly what I wanted for them to offer the quality that I was looking for within the product. Even with me giving up on my journey, I still was receiving the same requests from customers as they were purchasing my fedoras. Can you please line them with satin? Can you please line them with satin? So I began to revisit the idea back in November of 2021. And that's kind of how we got to where we are today. I ended up, after countless hours of doing research, scrolling through multiple hundreds and thousands of different manufacturers, kind of picking out my top few, communicating with them, ordering different samples, seeing who could customize exactly what I wanted, seeing who had different variations of color, and just testing out the quality. I finally was able to narrow down to one manufacturer that I really love, their quality, just their communication, and my overall customer experience, so I decided to go with them. Okay. So after making multiple changes to the samples until I was happy with the outcome, a lot of research, patience, staying up to 2 to 4 a.m. in the morning because of the time difference, and I had to communicate with the vendors. COVID having shipping delays, the Fedoras finally arrived, and I was super duper happy. But honestly, that's when the real work began. Because although I do have the Fedoras in hand, I still had to come up with a marketing plan and a concept just to figure out how I wanted to market this new product to my audience. So that consisted of me coming up with a theme, having to find models, doing photo shoots, and just overall pray that my audience would respond well to what I was introducing to them. Like with anything new, this project definitely scared me. Like I said, there was a long time where I kind of gave up on it, but something just kept tugging at me, and I just felt like, you know what, give it another shot. So I just want to take a moment and just let this be a learning lesson for you. Like if there's something that you're struggling with, or it's not working out for you, you tried it a few different times, don't give up. Because if I would have given up back in 2019 when I originally started, I wouldn't be here today. It has definitely been a journey. I have learned so much, but I'm so thankful for the experience and that I've been able to learn and being able to customize my own private label product. So nothing is more fulfilling than that. I always say I feel like it's better to experience something and learn from it, even though you don't know the outcome, versus allow time to go by and kind of sit and reflect and think that like, dang, what would happen if I would have done X, Y, and Z? So you never want to have any regrets. It's always best to just try, give your best, put your best foot forward, and see the outcome. Even with my current launch, yes, I've done all the work with getting the Fedoras. Like I said, I have to come up with my marketing plan now. I don't know what's going to happen, but you know, I'm hoping for the best. I put in the work. I'm going to try to stay consistent, and most importantly, I'm going to pray that everything goes well. So we shall see. So now I kind of want to get into the details and exactly what comes with the experience, and just show you a sneak peek of what's to come. So this is a custom carrying case that we have. As you can see, we have Kyra on the top of the box. Also, it serves as a carrying case, so you can carry it by the handle. And once you open it, you see that we have the Fedora nicely placed in here. So as you can see, the Fedora is placed upside down. What I did learn within my research is that when you have a Fedora, most people either hang their Fedoras on the wall or they have them sitting up on the counter or something like this. But I learned that if you do this, over the years, if you keep your Fedora out, it does collect dust and it does get dirty. So that's the benefit from the box. You don't have to worry about it collecting dust or your Fedora getting dirty or damaged. Also, if you sit your Fedora up like this, over the years, the crown of the Fedora will eventually start to cave in and you will begin to lose its original shape. So that's why it's important to be able to store your Fedoras with the brim and the crown down so that the crown does not cave in. So in regards to some of the features of the Fedora, for one, it's made of 100% Australian wool, which is very good quality. We have a tonal grosgrain ribbon around the crown of the hat, also around the brim. The crown of the hat is 4 inches tall, and the actual brim is a little under 4 inches wide. And the inside, you can see that we have a sweatband. The sweatband protects your hat from getting damaged if you're sweating while you're wearing the hat. Also, there's an adjustable band so that if the hat is too big for you, you can adjust the sizing so that it fits your head. The inside of the hat is 57 centimeters, which is about 22.5 inches. And of course, we have it lined with satin to protect your hair. So the benefits of the satin lined hat is pretty much the same as a satin lined pillowcase or a satin lined scarf. It protects your hair from frizz, it protects your hair from being damaged, and it also helps to protect your hair from, it also helps your hair to retain its moisture. So overall, the satin, it can promote healthy hair. So it's definitely good to have that as a benefit. So in regards to the style and the colors, I decided to start off with a traditional style Fedora, just because to me, this style has been around for years and years to come. It's definitely a classic version of the Fedora, and so it'll last you for years. It'll never go out of style. I decided to go with 2 different colors. As you can see, I have the black and I I have the cream and beige options. And with those, to me, those are just like basically wardrobe foundational pieces that can be built upon. You can dress both of these colors up and down. You can wear them with a suit. You could have a business dressy casual look, or you can even dress in a pair of jeans. So you're probably thinking, I love the hat, but will it fit me? That's definitely a question that I've received frequently. So the best way to know is to measure your head. So I would suggest taking a measuring tape. Like I said previously, the circumference of the hat is 57 centimeters, which is about 22.5 inches. So what you would do, there are typically two ways you could wear your hat. Some people wear the more traditional style, like on their forehead, while others wear them on their crown, which is kind of like this on the back of their heads. So what you would do in order to measure your head is you would take your tape measure and then place it wherever you feel that you want to wear your hat. So if you wanted to wear the more traditional style, you would start from the back and then bring it to the front and then let your fingers meet, and wherever it meets, you can look and see where it is, and that's how you would measure your head. If you wanted, you could do the same if you wanted to wear it on the crown, the back of your head. You would just kind of take it, and place it in the back, and then bring it around to the front where you would like for your hat to sit, and then kind of look at it and see where that is. As long as it measures 57 centimeters and under, you should be fine. Like I said, it does have an adjustable band. So with the adjustable band, if it does measure under 57 centimeters, you can adjust it and you'll be fine as well. So lastly, I just wanted to take the time to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for your support, if you've ever supported the Kyra Danielle collection. From making a purchase, to sharing word of mouth, to liking a picture, sharing a picture, or just sharing the business in general. Thank you so much. Your support is definitely appreciated. I put a lot of hard work and effort into this project, so I would love for you guys to continue to support. You can do so by heading on over to the website, which is www.kyradanielle.com, and check out the new premium Fedora launch. Also, don't forget that you can check out in 4 equal payments by using either Afterpay or Sezzle. So I'm hoping that I'll be shipping you your new Fedora soon. And because you stay to the end of this video, I would love to ship your Fedora to you for free. So use the code YouTube at checkout and we'll get your Fedora over to you soon. Thank you so much again, guys, for taking the time and supporting me in my journey. It's really appreciated. I'll talk to you guys soon.